Ladies and gentlemen, and those left to decide, welcome to the Book of Hours. This is the latest game from Weather Factory, the people who make one of my favorite games, Cultist Simulator, and this is in the Cultist Simulator universe. This is less hostile than Cultist Simulator, which is good because I always die in Cultist Simulator, but has all the same sort of lore elements and stuff like that. So we're going to be trying out the Book of Hours today and testing things out. This demo is going to be available as well on Steam next as well this week, starting on Monday 6th. And I'd like to say thank you to the lovely folks over at Weather Factory for giving me a nice early access look at this. It appeared in my inbox and I was like, oh, yes, please. The full game releases, I believe, in June of this year. But let's begin. I don't know if I'm going to be sitting in the right place right now. Bran Krug, March 7th, 1936. There's been no librarian at Hush House since the fire, 7 years now. Suitable candidates are very difficult to find, but perhaps we have found one in you. Take care on your journey. The seas around Bran Krug are treacherous. Okay. Crossword Sands. Okay. Bran Krug is a tidal island. At low tide, you could walk there, though you probably shouldn't. What am I doing? What am I opening? The cold comes first. So this is going to be a card-based game. Same with Cultist Simulator. We'll do like the backs of those cards. They're very Art Deco. The cold comes first. Thunder growling, waves pounding, and finally me, sprawled on the sodden sand of the beach. There's something in my hand. Okay, health half drowned, good. Memory, storm, and a drowned book. The one possession I kept from the shipwreck. It must be important to me. Oh gosh, I've got no memory. Okay. The Fisherman of Bran Krug. I'm definitely sat not in a good position though, aren't I? Probably over here looks like there's the most space. So let's just quickly do this and do the old alley. I need to quickly do this thing. Where is it? Nope. Excuse me. Coming through. Yes, no, that's fine. But there we go. Okay. Since branding the Krug, the fishermen of Bran Krug village, their boats beach their boats here each night. The sea does not regret the tide. And after the tide withdraws, something always remains, which we call memory. It's true of storms, too. What do I have left to work with? I mean, I've got the book. I can put that here. Perhaps the book can help me put the pieces together. Memory of the storm. There was a storm. It smashed the ship like an egg. But I seized this book at sea, and the sea seized me. Then the sea brought me here, to Bran Krug. And Bran Krug is where I wanted to be, but it's hard to remember why. What else did I lose in the storm? Pet. Fatigued. Pet. The part of us which dreams. Oh. Core. Exuberance, instinct, rhythm, and chapped. Eloquence and understanding. The door opens both ways. I interact with things on the... Oh no, this is just the board. Like, this is the game board for now. I'm going to slowly progress up to the library. Oh, I see. So my health is doing better. So if I do this with my half-drowned self, freezing fingers. The book's in bad shape, and I'm not much better. We're both in need of warmth. Misread that. We're both in need of a warm, dry, safe place. And soon. Okay, so I can't work with that right now. Can I work with my fatigued? What remains of me? Instinct? The human soul has 9 parts. Exuberance, enthusiasm, instinct. All rise from the part of the soul we call core. Is my core strong? Recover this. The other two will be lost to the sea. For now. Okay. Do I want core? Do I want shout? Human soul has 9 parts. Eloquence and understanding rise from the part of the soul we call shout. Is my shout strong? Recover this, and the 2 other will be lost to the sea for now. And fet. The human soul has 9 parts. Fet, the part of the soul that dreams. Is my fet strong? Recover this, and the other 2 will be lost at sea for now. I'm going to recover the dreams, because dreaming's a big thing in the Quarter Simulator universe. So let's recover that. If I want to walk the halls of the Mansus, that'll be good. What remains of me? Dreams. This is the coast. Oh, sorry. This is the coast where Brankrug Isle lies. I've seen it in my dreams, night after night. And though there is no way I can cross to the isle in these seas, I need to find shelter for the night. I've got fet. I gained herb, reb, fatigue, fost, fatigued, wits, fatigued, and metal, fatigued. So I can't work with that right now. Character. Metal is the soul's tempering, will, self-discipline, the part of us which makes the right choice. Choose a strong metal, and the past where you made mistakes, the waves wash away the others for now. Okay, so I'm basically building a character. Whist. Whist is the soul's memory, the true name scratched on its cornerstones. What remains of the rest is past. We also have Fost. Fost is the light within. Sight, perception, inspiration. And then finally, herb. Herb is the shadow in the soul's cellar. Pride, fear, hatred, compassion. I'm gonna go whist. My health is now freezing. What remains of me? Knowledge. There are still things I don't remember. But what I do remember is there is someone in the village who can give me sanctuary if I can get there. An old friend's address. So... Oh, I can run time. Just... Shelter. Brankrug village must be nearby, but it's hard going, dragging my soaked body across the soaked sand and in the teeth of this wind. Which is the way? Memory. Fear. So can I use... Consider help. Deja vu? Did I dream of this beach in the wind? If I did, I might remember the path I took in that dream. A path which could be brought to me. A path which brought me light. At last, the light of a At last, the light of a hurricane lamp bobbing in the dark. As it approaches, a face looms out of the night. A fisherman's assistant. A fisherman from Brankrug village. He can guide me off the cliff and up the path if he trusts me. I'll talk to the fisherman. Name. What's thy business? Be someone speaker. Be someone that'll speak of thee. Of course, since the 1930s restoration, the locals have grown ever more suspicious of foreigners. There's someone in Brankrug I know. Allaying suspicion. I'll take ye by the cliffs then. This gentleman is no longer skeptical. Good. Although not in the library. Please. Who do I talk to him? What's thy business? I already did that one, right? Okay, I've done that, but Can I talk about my health? Fear? Pet? Or have I got more things to unlock? Oh, what? The Tree of Wisdoms. What is this? But I've paused. The scholars adepts recognize the 9 wisdoms, though they disagree on where the wisdom ends and another begins. Something for me to think about. We've got a lot. Oh, hang on. These are all fantasy things. Wait, can I just on the map? Rancroc Village Sanctuary in the storm. I need to climb the cliffs in the dark. Guidance with the fishermen. The locals are suspicious of outsiders. More than ever so since the restoration and the new king. So for those of you who don't know, I believe the Cultist Simulator universe takes place in a alternate reality Britain. If I remember correctly. Oh, I've got some... I can now visit these... Oh, this is cute. Brancrug Village, this quiet Cornish fishing village. Hey, I got the accent right. Has lain along the Nine Isle Shadow. It might be as old as Hush House itself. And like Hush House, Brancrug Village has provided sanctuary over the years for its share of misfits and exiles. Mr. and Mrs. Kyles. Mr. Killy? Killy. Mr. and Mrs. Killy. Mr. and Mrs. Killy, the midwife, is tall and gloomy. Mr. Killy, the undertaker, is slight and wiry. In these troubled times, both are wary of strangers. You need to be superly marked. Okay. The old rectory. Reverend Timothy is a hospitable soul, but Terence, his housekeeper, regards her employer fiercely. She doesn't want his innocent theological enthusiasm getting him in trouble with the new king's men. You'll need an introduction marked with lantern, knock, or sky. Oh, I'm marked with winter, I think. Sweet bones. After the restoration of 1930, the new king's agents came looking for his enemies in these parts, and they weren't gentle about it. Since those days, the locals are suspicious of foreigners. No one in Sweet Bones will talk to me. A sea of hostile faces. Post office. Postmistress may have something for me. No, once I know what to ask for. Can I glean anything from this book? Don't think so. I think I might be about to freeze to death. The night speaks, the moon hears. Am I alone here? Well, okay then. What's this? The smithy. Denzel Smith has more work than he needs, and he rarely opens his door to strangers. You need an introduction marked with edge, forge, or grail. Smoky. So I need an introduction. How? Okay, no, my health is still freezing. I'm not. So. Oh, an old friend's address. Mr. Gilly is the coffin maker of Brancroc Village. I once wrote kindly of his poetry. His home is always open to me. Come in here, Leslie wants to be fitted for a box. Do I move? Can I put my freezingness in there? I can. Boom. Look at me reading the cards and working out what to do. Mr. Killy. I'm going with the E on it. I'm not going to say it's a silent E for Mr. Kill. Mr. Killy constructed the bed himself. I rather fear with the same tools he used to shape the coffins. It's not a comfortable bed, but it's dry and clean and warm. Okay. Shelter with the Killies. I sit up with Mr. and Mrs. K as the wind rattles the shutters and the fire shrugs its way emberward. Oh, I love that phrase. The fire shrugs its way emberward. Oh, I'm very hungry. Mrs. K's gallants are possibly good. Mr. K pretends to grumble about foreign cooking. No one's ever convinced. Got satisfaction as a memory. I got my health back. The house is dark and the killers will be tucked up in bed soon. I will be too. Dawn. Memories fade. Acceptance departs, but the soul is refreshed. So do I sleep? Ah, whist. Mr. Killer always enjoys a chance to catch up with me. If you don't choose the topic, Mr. Killy will offer help as a friend. Topic. Let's talk about... Can I talk about the book? Mrs. Killy is gloomy as always. Kind as ever. Lights the kitchen fire and helps me dry the book. Whilst Mr. Killy soars away in the next room. Birth always leaves marks, she opines. She carefully tucks fragments of muslin between the damp pages. Silvery book. Is that real silver? I feel it should be. I should remember. Mr. Killy, the midwife. Oh, we've already read this. For 10 years. Oh, we read that in the place's description. 10 years she has drawn the villagers into the world, and he has shaped cradles for their departure. But she can also whittle, and he can also paint. It's now daytime. Oh, we have day-night cycled in. This is lovely. Consider the silver book, a journal. My journal. Storm so scattered my thoughts. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this quite a lot. My journal. I'm sure of it. The storm scattered my thoughts, but each page I turn is familiar. I begin to recall now why I came here. With time and peace, I'll remember more. Silverbound journal. I was rich, but something was missing. I'm no longer rich. And still, something is missing. Rush House is a place of conclusions. And here, as librarian, I may find mine. The magnate came to the house to master hushery. Find peace. You may complete the game by mastering any wisdom. Whist. Name. Memory. The part which remains. Most librarians know that books have souls. Most librarians hope for books with simple souls of whist and nothing else. Oh, so this is a time we're going through the time of the day. So it's morning, afternoon, night. And we're currently in spring. Now dusk. I go into wisdoms, and if I put my book there. The roots of memories. There was always choices, and there were also regrets assigned. What? Tryst. The change and the longing. One of 9 parts of the human soul. Okay. Exploring the tree. Every school could be one of 2 wisdoms. Decide which you're assigning to it. Ah, I see. Lantern, and I've got moth. Moth and moon? Most of them have secret histories on them, and some of these icons I don't recognize that. Oh, no, these are different. Illustratory. Illumination. Oh lord. Not quite sure about that. Something for me. The postmistress regards me with the chilly gaze of a goddess image in an ancient hill shrine. The librarian, she says. Yes, I have something for you. Wait here, please. There was more to uncover. Okay. 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 The postmistress returns with an envelope addressed to the librarian, Hush House, Brankrug Isle. Postmark, in Wales a week ago. Outgoing letters. The postmistress keeps gates to the wider world. Oh, so I can go back to here. 10 shilling note. £half, but not half a note. A recent innovation. I go. Welcome. Oh, got a letter here. The trust congratulates me on my appointment as librarian of Hush House. The trust assures me that it will provide the promised stipends and funds. Let's pause while I read this. For the maintenance of the library. But reminds me that its resources are limited, and suggests I seek local assistance in restoring the premises. Let us know when you're all set up and ready to receive visitors, it concludes. It's simply signed, the trustees. So can I maybe use this to say... Well, a weary welcome at the end. In the time of the Heptarchy, a ring giver was accounted generous in its bright and civilized century, but a beer buyer enjoys the same regard. Yeah, I thought money in the tavern. Let's go. Buy some people some beer. Or I can click those away. A wary welcome at the inn. I bought a round for everyone, and another, and one more for luck. And thus I was accounted not so bad for a foreigner. I'll find a warmer welcome here next time. Memory, solace. I got a sixpence, a shilling, a half-crown, and a crown. Oh, good. It's 1930s currency. Those of you who saw my Call of Cthulhu game that I set in the UK will be well aware of how chaotic this currency can be. For sixpence is better than for... Oh, no, let's not get copyrighted. The Sweet Bones. The Sweet Bones has been the public house in Brankrug since Cromwell's time. Its history is notable. Its beer is not. Guests looking for discreet employment or for discreet assistance congregate in the snug. Help with letters. I could offer help with correspondence and arithmetic. There is no school in Brankrug. Not everyone knows their letters. Do that, or I could go vet. Fortune telling. I've got enough mystique to tell fortunes and pennies. Okay. I can go into the Sweet Bones and Snug to like earn some extra money. I'm gonna consider the Memory of Solace. Maybe? Nope. The old rectory. Can I... An introduction. Do any of these are an introduction? No. No, but do you know what I could do? I could go to the Wisdoms. Is the memory going to help me here? What do you have? You have Heart. You have Sky. And you have Memory. I think that's the symbol for memory. Yeah. Or if I combine Consider, and I go Soul, Skill. I don't have a skill here. Wait. Can I consider the welcome? That would be smart. Can I? Nope. If I go in my book, and let's just go with this then for now. I don't have any skills unlocked. The book holds a winter's mystery. To study the book successfully, add winter equal to mystery. Which one has winter? You've got winter. I'll use my whist. I begin to understand. You provided enough winter to match the mystery winter. Ah, there we go. Winter's conclusion. I've mastered a mystery in this book and gathered lessons it concealed. Lesson. Lesson. Quenchings and quelling. I've gathered more understanding of quenchings and quellings. Use this card with consider or at a desk. A new skill. A true adept is never troubled by fire, nor fever, nor restless spirit. Ambrose Westcott. Okay, so this is going to unlock me a skill. Another leaf on the Tree of Wisdoms. So now if I go to the tree, can I explore the tree with my skill? Ah ha ha ha! I gained some Trist. I've got 2 Whist. I've got 2 Whist and I've got 1 Trist. So I need Lantern 2. Oh, hang on. Can I go? That's moved now. Okay. Have you counted any time items? Oh gosh, I've got another 2 of these. There we go. Improve this skill. Any timed items? Not yet. 2. And now that's level 2, and I can go over here. Wait, no. Got Lantern 2, Heart 2. Oh, it's got Hushery. Can I use my skill now? Can I use this in the snug? No. If I consider this with my skill and my whist. Or with my Trist. Let's read it with Trist. This might recall a memory. So have I encountered any timed items? I don't think so. Memory, hindsight. Something we can only really understand when they're gone. Hindsight. Not an introduction, is it? Scale. Memory. If I consider this... No, understandings would be to level it up. If I consider the book... No, I've already done that. Let's consider money. Okay, no, there must be something to do around in the location, correct? Can I... Every swap bridges to the Isle. Each bridge lasts 100 years, 200 years, and then the sea disposes of it. This is built in the 1890s. Newest bridge, that doesn't mean it's new. Okay. Hindsight. Oh, can I talk to... Okay, no, there must be something to do with the wisdoms. Assistance from a miner. Oh, hang on. In the spring, the local miners travel from the Feast of Lights below. In the spring, the local miners often travel to the Feast of the Lights below. If one breaks his journey at the Sweet Bones, a shilling will buy his way for a labor for a day. Miners offer scale and a little moon. Okay. Okay. So I can hire for a crown. I can... Well, I could have done that with a shilling. I got a sixpence, a shilling, a half crown back, and I got a miner's assistance. So can I talk to the miner? Exalt with health. I'm ready to lend my limbs. Heart plus scale plus nectar. Perhaps we share a dream. I'll be sure about what lies ahead. So I'm upgrading this guy by talking to him. So can I use the miner here to help me do the bridge? Yes. I've gained the bridge. Keeper's log. A cottage where the house groundskeeper lived. The fire. If I can get into the place to make it habitable, I can use it as a base for reclaiming more of the house. Exploring the house. Ooh, my memory just faded away. So if I go to Sweet Bones again, can I put a shilling? Assistance from a miner again. Yeah, they have a bit of forge in them, so... Again, do I need to exalt them a little bit? Oh, so no, I need... Oh no, so I actually need... I need the smith, I'm guessing. Mutual acquaintance with it will introduce me to Denzel's the smith. I might even get 6 or even 10 words out if I'm patient. Ah, speaking. A firelit doorway. Yeah, I reckon I need the smith's help. Denzel was surprised. Source of practical advice. The smithy is now available. Memory. Foresight. Oh, wits forge, fire blast, meanings press, and screw. Coleridge on Donny's poetry. Practical matters. Talk to him. Speak with Denzel. Denzel will talk about practical matters, though he prefers to sit in silence. 2 shillings will buy his help for a day. Don't have 2 shillings. I need to make some money, I think. topic. Oh. Well, by your help. What do you need? What are you buying? Well, what do you need? Oh, is what I need. I need you to help me clean out that other place. Blacksmith. Do you have 2 forge? You do have 2 forge. I've unlocked the house. Ooh, look at the hole. Oh, wow. I didn't realize how far you could zoom. Hang on a moment. This is very cute. So I now have a little hut. Little hut. Oh my gosh, I have to go. Wait, I've got books. Oh, Traveling Night, Volume 1. The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Illapy. Welcome back, Illapy. Something called the only readable occultist, literate, entertaining, and bewildering. We also have Traveling... So we've got 2 copies of Traveling by Night? Oh no, Volume 1 and 2. The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Illapy, sometimes called the only readable occultist, entertaining. We've also got The Turquoise Hand, a calligraphic manual of Ramsund, which employs an exemplar text, Farid Undin's Conference of the Birds. Its commentary, illustrations, and interleavings carry revelations never intended in the original. Also, Keeper's Lodge. I now have this. 500 years in the times we called baronial curia nocturnal. There was always a keeper to watch the ways, weed the gardens, and mend the roof when the sun was shining. There is no keeper now, but the lodge's roof still weathers the storm of Brankrug Bay. We also have, you can read these as well. I should probably pause again. The Tripled Heart. The Sisterhood of the Tripled Knot was disbanded long ago by the church, but the author of this notorious novel always claimed to have seen its rites and still practiced in secret. Most of the details are salacious, ridiculous, or both, but there's likely fragments of the truth. You also have Duratio Quiricum. In Persian, Taxus Bacta is called Sukkar. Oh my god. Sorktahar, which is the red tree. There they had long understood the Grail route. Okay, Grail, I'm guessing. In later times, the great king of Pontus had beehives set in branches of the oldest of the female trees. The berries opened the door to death, but the honey of their flowers opens a different door entirely. This was not his Mithridate, like Mithranthist, but one who suckled at the great ew's fears. Poisons no longer. Perhaps they should. Okay, we finally got one, which I'm going to give this is Moth. The Debate of the 7 Cups. Time is a pure flame. We live by an invisible sun within us. Okay, we also have anything else in this house? Keeper's bed. Stout, rustic, snug. Refreshment. Ooh. Fractured mirror. I'm going to quickly check in the options. Is there something that, like, I would like the some of the UI stuff to not go away as fast, especially when I'm reading. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can move the books around. Oh no, this is... Let's read Traveling by Night. This book holds an edge mystery. Should be an An, right? Because there's an E. Altus Simulator, people. You're far better at the English language than I. So I need something with edge. I sadly don't have edge. Wait, can I take the book out of my... I can take the book from my bookshelf. Oh, gosh, I can carry books around. Oh, no. A moon mystery. Well, you have. Perhaps. You've provided a moon mystery, but not enough to match the mystery. You might succeed. A semblance. Let's read this. For Nord, this is where challenges could come in. Reflect, appreciate, catalog. Oh gosh. Lantern. See if I can read this book. Grail, frustration. This book holds a Grail mystery. No, I need 3. Grail 3 for that one. This one's Forge, I think. Oh, that's the Grail one again. This one's Forge, right? Forge mystery of 2. Oh, this one's also Grail. No worries, imaginary. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wait, I can... Ooh. Wait, can I consider this? Wait, I can carry this around, though. Put the skull on a stick above my bed. Snoodle jar. Useful for calcination, purification, alteration. Valuable for snootery. There's a bong. It looks like... What is snootery? Please say... That isn't an Urban Dictionary term. And can I rest for one? But can I read these even if I don't have an understanding? Is the real question. No, not really. The Watchman's Tower gate. Entering this room will end the demo. That's all for now. Oh, really? Ah. So, do I not get to explore these books? I do like that you can move books around, though. Am I at the end of the demo? I like speed controls. Ah, still a thing. Got some pennies. That is also fortune telling. Can I do... I'm just going to sit here and educate some people. Oh, got 6 pence for that. Can I talk to the smith more? Wonder if there's a way into the old directory is what I want to work out. Sadly, I'm kind of at my end. It might actually be the end of this. The memory of hindsight thing gives me winter. Now, in the... Books are the memory that does not die. But no, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so we're not at the end yet. Ah, puzzles. Are any of these winter? What if I take this forge book to go speak to the blacksmith? I change because can I put this as the topic? Hence or soaked? Not that then. Help with letters. Oh no, that's again, I was in the wrong one. Achilles, put the kettle on when they see you coming down the street. I am currently working in here though. Fire. Oh, so I don't have soaked again. So that only works for while I'm wet and horrible. And so it must be something with this. Assistance, a coffin maker's assistance. Oh, I've got... Wait, can I... That's what I needed to do. I needed to go get him to help me. Oh, there's a cutscene. Or is it just art? Book of Hours. 3 blossoms hath the watchmaker's tree. Paper, ink, and flame. Thomas DeWolf, second barrow of Frank Krug. 2023. Goodbye for now. I would have liked a little bit more, but that's because I've been waiting for this for a long time. I do really like that it's the same sort of world and it has less of that time pressure, that ever rolling time pressure that Cultist Simulator does with the fact that just by having time run you can lose. There is that. It's early, janky, and contains only the very first part of the game. Yes, beware, beware. Yeah, I would like to be obviously delving into the books and the lore, and that's the thing I was kind of always so intrigued by with Cultist Simulator. Like, I want to understand the lore, and I want to just... I just want to sit and read the lore. Like, I would buy a TTRPG kind of like dense textbook that was just all of the different articles of lore. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a really chill game. I would like to have seen more of it. There's probably different ways you can do that as well with the different paths, because I feel like you can start with the smith as well, depending on those early things you pick. We ended up going a winter path, which I believe in Cultist Simulator was a lot of necromancy. So somehow I ended up on that kind of path. But either way, art style is really cute. I want a button that I can click to hold the text for me to be able to read it. That would be great. Other than that, I will have to play this again when there's a bit more. So, from me, thank you so much. Hope you all enjoyed this first look at Book of Hours. I was about to say Cultist Simulator. Wrong thing. And Weather Factory, if, again, you want some voiceover, I'll have it. Honestly, I will sit... If I get to actually physically put the fragments of lore together, I would sit and make lore videos 1000%. Because I've always been so fascinated with the writing of Cultist Simulator. It's just very intelligent, and this has that shaped intelligence, and me being me, and also reading this at 10:30 at night, made it a little bit janky in my own reading, obviously, and phrasing in my head, but looking forward to it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.